Hey, welcome to the channel again. Today what we're going to be discussing is the top goal scorers for the Premier League and also what positions I think the teams will end up at the end of the season. Now, it's going to be a very tough season for all the big teams. I don't think there's going to be one main team that's going to rule the roost. I think there's going to be 4 or 5 up there all fighting for the top places. But I still think there's the major ones like Arsenal and Liverpool and Man City are going to be the 3 ones obviously that are going to really dominate proceedings and going to really fight for the Premiership. I personally think myself Arsenal will finally get their Premiership win after 21 years. I think they're going to be too strong even for City this time round. Also with City's 115 charges hanging over their heads, I think they're going to be looking behind their shoulders a bit with regards to that. So I really think it's going to be a very close thing between Arsenal and Manchester City. However, you never know. Liverpool could come up from behind and pick them both to the post. But with all their very few summer signings, and they just don't seem to be really looking like a force that's really going to take the Premiership. Yes, they'll be there or thereabouts, but they just don't seem to make any progress with any decent signings. Like, for instance, Zubimendi. He was meant to be the definite signing for Liverpool, definitely coming in, and of course nothing happened. It's just that Zubimendi decided to stay at Real Sociedad. So there's something not totally right in the recruitment there with Liverpool. Also, some of their players are getting a bit older. Mohamed Salah, I'm still not sure whether he'll stay. They're saying he's definitely staying with Liverpool, but that's still questionable. And then you got Arnold still hasn't signed his extension to his new contract. Maybe they'll be surprised at just before the end of the transfer dates that Arnold will end up in Real Madrid. You never know. But all said and done, I do think it will be between Arsenal and Manchester City for the first 2 places. Arsenal just pipping City, Liverpool coming in 3rd. Now 4th, 5th and 6th and even 7th is going to be between Tottenham, obviously, with getting Solanke as a striker. They're going to be very, very strong. I think they're going to be much stronger. I could see them around the fourth place. And then Villa, of course, they're still looking like a very good team. They've let some of the players go, but they brought some new ones in, which is going to make their team very much stronger as well. And then there's Man United. Now, Man United, they should be thereabouts again. I just don't think they're going to be top 4 candidates. I think you're looking at 5th or 6th place for Man United. They're still not got. I'm not convinced by them. They're playing much better than they were playing a year ago. But I just feel, especially with Ten Hag still in charge, I just don't feel they're going to do it. I think Ten Hag is also going to get sacked by the end of the season as well. His job was just saved because he won the FA Cup, but he's not good enough. He's not going to take them to the next level. He'll probably end up with Man United, they're probably in 5th or 6th place, and then he'll end up being sacked, and they'll get someone else in place for the manager's position next year. But that's what I feel with regards to that. West Ham also made some very good signings. They look like they're going to be a force to deal with. You can even see them fighting for maybe the 5th or 6th places, or they're going to be there or thereabouts. I think, but I think those are the main teams for the top 6 or 7 or 8th places. The rest will be mid-table: Brentford, Palace, and also other teams such as Portsmouth. What am I talking about? Such as Leicester and Ipswich. Leicester and Ipswich, I feel will be much further towards the bottom. But I mean, apart from the main teams, I don't see any other teams really pushing the top 7, top 8. Now, as for the top scorers, obviously Haaland's going to be there or thereabouts. You're going to see people, Solanke again and Isaac. I think they're all going to do really, really well. I think they're going to be fighting for the top Golden Boot. However, I do also think if Havertz is played up front quite a bit for Arsenal, I think he could turn out have a really good season with goals. I think he could be up and around the 20 mark in the Premier League, maybe 25 for all competitions. I really do think he's turned a corner, and I feel if he's used up front, he'll be much more devastating than last year. I think he'll probably, as I say, he'll probably get to about 20, 25 goals. So I really think he'll be very good. Jarrod Bowen's going to score more goals as well for West Ham. I think he's going to be up there with the 17, 18 mark. I think so. Isaac, obviously, he's going to be, I think, 20, 25. Brilliant player for Newcastle, absolutely brilliant. Haaland again, 25, 30 in the Premier League. Goes without saying. Solanke, again, he could be up there 20-25 goals. I think he's going to have much more goal threat now playing for Tottenham, because Tottenham are a much more attacking team than Bournemouth were. So I feel, he's got a much better chance of going up the scoring 20-25 goals. Anyway, bearing all that in mind, who do you think is going to be the top goal scorer? Do you think it's the ones that I've mentioned? Do you think that they're going to be at the top of the goal scoring range at the end of the season, or is it going to be other strikers, someone I haven't mentioned, like the new striker for Man United, Xerxes? Or do you think someone else will really hit the peaks with regards to goals? Also, what about my predictions of teams winning the Premier League? Do you agree with me or don't you? What are your thoughts on all of this? Do you think that I'm wrong in my predictions, or do you think I'm right? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, that's it for now. Please bear in mind, always subscribe to this channel. It helps my channel a lot, and like this video. It's very important you do those things. So please do it as soon as you see this video, and I'll very much appreciate it. Speak to you soon. Goodbye.